What's good, Aquarius gang? Welcome to my channel, Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. My name's Annie. Happy to have everyone out there who associates with the sign of Aquarius, as well as the cross watchers, of course. We are going to do a fun little love spread for you. This is what I call temperature checks, right? Little sips, just seeing where the energies are at for you and your person. If you don't currently have a person, this could represent someone coming in, but for most of you, this is going to be who you're currently thinking of. So we'll grab a couple cards for them, a couple cards for you. As always, here on YouTube, general messages is what I'm spinning out for you. So do keep that in mind as I make my way through these messages. Not everything will resonate with you. That's perfectly normal. Only take on the energy that you feel serves you for your best and highest good. Aquarius, intuitively, you will know what those messages are. Everything else about this video will be down in the description box below, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. You got cards popping, Aquarius. I love it. So yeah, check me out, like, share, subscribe wherever you can. I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, as well as .com. And that's about it. I'm just going to riff for you. I'm going to vamp for you while I do a few more shuffles. Now, I hope this video finds you well. I hope everybody is at home, safe, staying well. Let's see what messages we can get you for love and romance. And you know, be safe. Use your own discretion and discernment. I don't know what dating looks like nowadays, right? Social distance dating, but whatever. We're here to do it, right? So maybe these messages, ooh, poppers, will apply in your future. All right, one more card for Aquarius and we'll hop in. For Aquarius and love, romance, their action card, please. What is Aquarius? Okay, cool. All right, Aquarius, let's do it. So bottom of your deck, you got Queen of Swords in the World, and then you have the Fool. Okay, so boom, right in a row, you're closing out a cycle and starting anew. It could potentially be with another air sign, another Aquarius. It could be a Gemini or a Libra. Or this could represent you coming through some major obstacle, or it doesn't even have to be obstacle, some major, like a graduation of sorts, really. The closing out of a cycle and the starting of a new. It could be that you've gotten through some really difficult project at work, or some very difficult, maybe you're, I don't know, moving homes and you finally settled into the new. There's a very positive ending and then a positive start. With this ending, it could be something that you're finally relieved that you're able to cut it out of your life. But yeah, this feels very positive. So if you've recently gotten out of a very, I will say like a long relationship, that if you weren't happy there, only if that applies, right? It could be that you're starting fresh, you're starting anew, and I think it's going to make you very happy. Yeah, this could even indicate cards of marriages. The Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This is a card of Taurus. All this earth energy. The Ten of Pentacles is a great card, especially in terms of money and finances. Aquarius, I feel like you crush it on this card a lot. You could be stepping into some sort of, it could be like a lump sum of money or a payout. You could be committed to a job that's going to offer you a greater raise or a greater bonus. Or this can indicate like family, children, grandchildren, loyalty, you know, generational, I mean, it could be a card of affluence. You can read it that way, and sure, maybe it is, but not for everyone, right? But this is indicating to me the building of a family, or like a really solid structure where you're focused on settling your roots so that it can grow long term with longevity. So that's bottom of your deck. That's what you're headed towards. A relationship with great reciprocity too. I'm seeing Six of Pentacles. So let's peek in at your person. Their overall energy is the Magician. So very possible that you're already dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. It's somebody who needs attention from you. It's somebody who wants to be seen. It's not so much, I'm not getting like, you know, that phrase like an attention whore, right? It's not that. It's just they're trying to get your attention. I very much see the Magician, not always, but frequently with this card, it's almost like he's raising his hand to make a speech. It's like, I'd like to say something like, I'm magical, excuse me, Aquarius, do you see me? This is someone who's trying to get your attention because they want to manifest a future with you. It's probably someone from your past, though it doesn't have to be. I am also hearing it could be someone who is friends with your sibling, or somebody that maybe your sibling knows, or even something about your sibling gave you like approval to date them or so. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's for one or two of you. It could also be someone from your childhood, someone you went to high school with, to college. This is the card of nostalgia. Sometimes it is soulmate energy as well, but it can also just be kind of like that, like a really good pairing or partnership. Even if you strip away the idea of romance and sexuality, it's like a really tight bond. It's a good bond. So I like that very much. So what's going on in their head? They're a little bit overwhelmed emotionally. This is the idea of knowing that you need to make a decision, knowing that you need to make a choice. That's any 7 in tarot. Emotionally, this person isn't quite certain where they stand yet. But that's kind of interesting, though. So I'm going to keep going, and we'll circle back to that. If we need to, we can clarify it. But what's coming up in their heart is the Justice card. So again, a card of marriage for me, or a card of Libra too. So for those, if your person has options, if nothing is official yet, it could be that they still have eyes for a Libra. If your person is a Libra, then I actually think it's quite positive. I think this person is interested in you. I mean, they have 2 major arcana, and then their overall action card is Queen of Wands. So I even see that as very positive too. Of all my queens, she's the one who's going to take action, as well as the Queen of Swords, which you do have here too. That's sort of your energy, that air energy. This is positive to me. She's sitting there and like assessing the situation, but this says to me she is going to make that decision. She is going to decide. She is going to take action and move forward. So yeah, let's throw something on that. You have the World card coming up twice. Very positive. So it could be that your worlds are coming together. Your worlds are going to collide. Maybe you don't know who this person is yet. Yeah, they're going to reach out and message you. I like that. That's a card of Gemini for me, also air energy, so Libra and Aquarius as well. So let's just look into this then. Why is 7 of Cups coming up in their head? So emotionally, they're still grappling with the decision maybe of releasing an ex. That's possible. Or, it's funny. I don't mean to, what is the word? Be like a hype man, so to say, with the cards. I know it sounds a little bit silly, but for me as a reader, when this comes up, if you are already in a relationship that is very solid and very committed, and you're not sensing any type of third party or wishy-washy energy, if you're just purely watching this for fun, like, are we going to get married? This can sometimes be a card of shopping for the ring, right? The decision on what like golden cup to choose from. Not always, guys, but it could indicate that, cups can very much be money flow in a reading too. So it could be that money and finances are on their mind too. If they're having to give to lots of, I don't know, like paying lots of bills or doing it could be that their money, their resources is being allocated in different areas, and it could be a strain, and so maybe they're trying to make a decision on what they can cut out in order to save more money so that they could potentially make an important purchase, whether that's a home or a car or a this or a that, right? Why is 7 of Cups coming up in the headspace? That really doesn't help me at all. They have the contemplation card, the assessment. It is an assessment looking at money, though, so okay, that actually does help me then. That's sort of what I'm feeling with that. I don't really sense that this person is wishy-washy emotionally with you. I'm going to go ahead and clarify straight through. Give me something for the Magician, please. The High Priestess. Yeah, you already know how this person feels about you, Aquarius. This person could have strong Cancer in their chart. And it could be that they've actually put you on mute or put you on silence for quite some time. And so you may be sensing confusion about where their energy rests. In fact, I think you're jumping to worst case scenario that this person is going to abandon you and leave you out in the cold. They're not. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. That's the fairy tale ending. That's the happy endings and wishes coming true and that type of thing. So it's almost like this person wants to make forward movement with you. Absolutely. In terms of action cards coming up, I love this. This person does want to move forward with you, but they want to do it in a very even-keeled, balanced way when money is good, when they can afford to do it, when they can, if they're trying to move in with you, they want to do it at a time where they can actually give it their all and put time into building a life with you. They don't just want to jump in. They're manifesting. So it's almost like, because it's Gemini energy and Virgo as well, it's like they're trying to plan it down, pin it down with more details, not do something impulsively. This is a card of having great patience to me. And it's moon energy, so something about the cycles of the moon. It's not happening instantaneously, even though I think this person would like to be able to do that. Yeah, they're manifesting, and they're also, I'm sort of getting like an element of spirituality with this. Maybe they're asking their spirit guides, God, source, whatever you want to say, about how to do this properly. It could even be that they've got, if they haven't gone to like a psychic advisor, they may have even gone to like a financial advisor. There is something about money holding this person back. It could be because they're waiting to hear back from a job offer too. Yeah, absolutely. As I say that, then you have the job coming out. The job offer and the wish fulfillment. So, excuse me, I apologize. Justice in their heart, they do want equality and fairness in what they're able to give to you. Again, this is also a card of Libra. It does have to do with their money, though. This person may actually be overly cautious with money, which I guess isn't always a bad thing, right? It's not the worst quality to have. But yeah, there's something they're waiting on regarding work, I think they're going to get their wish. Something good is going to come out of this, or the Nine of Cups wouldn't have come out. This is literally the wish fulfillment card. You know, happiness, that red passionate hat, and then a sense of pride for all the effort and blood, sweat, and tears you put into a project. Then like you get back on that energy, or that like something positive comes out of the work they're putting into their career. It could be that they're waiting to sign some sort of business contract that would allow cash flow to come in and really get that house that you guys want, or really, I mean, potentially buy that ring, right? As I was saying, with this being a card of like, hey, hello, do you hear me? This can also like be a card of proposals. Like, let me show you my magic. Let me show you, again, I'm not trying to be a hype man, but possible. Let me show you the ring that I've selected out of a whole bunch that I want to give to you, right? They're excited to do it. They want to do it with speed, but they know something about their spiritual connection is telling them to just kind of slow down a little bit. She will get up and move. She's the action queen, right? She's the work hard, play hard queen. So whatever this is, you're going to have to be a little bit patient and wait a little bit, but I see very positive cards here. So in terms of major arcana, you have Aries coming up, you have Libra, you have Gemini and Virgo, as we said. You also have Cancer, maybe a Pisces. So let's look at the energy here. What does the universe want you to know about this? So let's see, in your overall energy, again, soulmate, best friend type energy, a person of the past you're thinking of. This could also have to do with someone from your past that maybe you haven't thought of in potentially years. They may be coming back into your life and you don't even realize it yet, particularly a fire sign or another air sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be, doesn't have to be. But in your headspace, you're feeling alone. You're feeling abandoned, or you're feeling unsatisfied with who's next to you. If that doesn't mean your romantic partner, if you do already have one, this could indicate that either something went bad with an ex and you're still energetically holding on to them, but there's a little bit of like bitterness and resentment here. If it doesn't have to do with a romantic partner, it could have to do with a family dynamic or a sibling dynamic. It feels very heavy-hearted. It feels like there's something unspoken between these two. Potentially secrets, or it's really something that it's like the elephant in the room. There needs to be some sort of communication with this person, potentially involving money or finances. Someone who did you wrong regarding your job or your money. Maybe they borrowed money from you and never paid you back and put you in an awkward predicament. That's what's coming up in the forefront of your head, is concerns about money, which is interesting because your person has, I wouldn't say concerns about money, but I would say reservations about how much money they could spend on an offer with you. Or even if we're going to whittle it down to like the bare bones, if you don't know this person, it's almost like if they want to take you out on a date, they want to do it the right way. They don't just want to, drive up the street and go to McDonald's, right? And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but this person has a sense about a very matter-of-fact way of doing things. I would not say this is the most flexible person. I'll say that. They're probably very headstrong with these two cards coming on. But they're headstrong in a sense that they want to do something that's going to please you. They want to get your attention and like hit a home run. So I do think they're going to come in and communicate. But again, they're trying to get their ducks in a row so that they can do like, hit the ball out of the park, or all these sports metaphors, like get a slam dunk, right? They want to earn your approval. They don't want to do it in a haphazard or half-assed way. They want to, again, like, slam, what is that expression? Hit a slam dunk. I don't know, whatever. I'm not a sports nut, can you tell? I'm just like, But yeah, so you have something on your mind that's kind of bothering you, something that needs to come to the surface, I'm getting. Something that I think it's festering inside of you. You're frustrated with somebody. Or, okay, for a select few of my Aquarians out there too, you may have come from a family dynamic, particularly in childhood, where you were left to fend for yourself. You felt abandoned by your family or the people you were with, even if that's not literal, right? It's not that you were necessarily kicked out of the house, though maybe some of you were. Whatever the case is, it's saying energetically you're still holding on to this feeling that it's you against the world. But with that, what you're not realizing is that there's someone else there who can help you. Even if you don't really like them, even if you are forced into a situation where you have to work with them, this could be a coworker, even if it's your sibling, you are blood related, there is someone that you could ask for help. If in metaphor, you're walking through the snow barefoot with crutches, that's a good time to ask for help. And so in a sense, it's saying don't let your ego get in the way. Don't be too proud, because particularly someone from your past, there's a soulmate, or I keep wanting to say even a sibling you may need to reconcile something with. So in your heart space, this is so Aquarian. You're just like the single lady, single man, whatever, the self-made man, the self-made woman. You're like, I'm fine. Psh, I don't need anybody. That comes for a lot of you from a history of having to fend for yourself, feeling like you're constantly having to prove yourself to other people. And I don't really think it's so much because you're seeking their approval. It has to do with something you're trying to prove to yourself. So, you know, even in this extreme, and this is in metaphor, right? But even in this extreme of, again, walking through the snow barefoot, it's like rather than asking for the ride, you know, rather than thumbing, you're just like, no, I'm going to do it myself. Sorry, Aquarius, my camera froze. So yeah, with this determination to always get through on your own and not ask for help, I guess I'm being called to ask you, well, why? What greater purpose does it serve? This could be even a greater lesson that the universe is trying to teach you, that it doesn't always have to fall to your responsibility. It's not that you constantly have to make your way in the world individually by yourself. I think there's a sense of pride in terms of being able to, you know, create your own world and not depend on anyone else. And that's a badass attitude to have. That's really cool. It's very self-empowered, and I dig that, Aquarius. But I am sort of getting that there may come a time where it would be helpful in your spiritual path and your spiritual growth as a person to understand that, you know, help thy neighbor, love thy neighbor, and vice versa too. But like, there's opportunities where people want to reach out and give to you. I think that's what this is too. In fact, this could even be someone from your past that you rejected. Someone who is trying to get your attention and, hey, Aquarius, I like you. Would you like to date me? Would you like to do this? And maybe you gave them the silent treatment, or maybe you turned your back on them, or maybe you were just quite frankly not interested. And that's okay, right? I'm not advocating going to someone who you don't have feelings for. But this could also indicate, man, like, of all these people, Aquarius is the one I'm really thinking about, but I don't think they like me back. I actually think that might be the case with a lot of you, and that would make sense that this person now is very... They may have gone a little bit cold, or they're, again, a little bit headstrong. Their ego might be getting in the way too, because they would have to let down their guard to come back in and express how they truly feel. But underneath what could be very blunt or even seem a little bit aggressive or cold, it's full of passion and warmth. Queen of Wands, she's like my sexy queen, right? So this person does have feelings for you in some manner. But if this is the same person that maybe you felt like they let you down in the past, or they kicked you out, or put you out in the cold, or put you in a tough spot, I mean, again, I'm not advocating anything that your intuition isn't telling you to do, but they are coming up in your spread for a reason. And not only that, with the soulmate and the wish fulfillment card. So again, that's up to you to decide who this is and how they fit in your life, Aquarius. But again, if this isn't someone from the past, it's positive in that it's indicating that someone is sort of making their own way through the world, but it seems like your paths are going to collide, right? You had the world card twice. Forget what I did with it, but anyway. Oh yeah, an Ace of Cups in the Sun. I like that. Yeah, newness. You could have, again, like worlds colliding. There could be someone that you finally decide to establish roots with. And yeah, actually, it could be a Cancerian. You have the High Priestess twice, so Cancer and Pisces. You may have strong Cancer in your chart too, for that matter. So then your overall action, Page of Wands. I think you're going to flirt back. I think you're going to go... This is my adventurer card, someone who's curious, someone who's intrigued, someone who, I don't know why I'm getting this, but like the waft of something in the air, it smells good, so you're going to go see what's cooking in the kitchen. It's that kind of like, so if someone reaches out to you, whether they are brand new or someone from the past, I think you're going to entertain the idea of it. It's certainly not coming up as, nope, like a block, absolutely not. I think it's kind of like, I'm listening, okay, literally like I'm leaning in to hear closer. There's something here that is intriguing to you that you're wanting to move forward towards. Again, it could be a new fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could also have to do with either a best friend from your childhood, or something about children might be important here. With the Sun, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands, particularly fire signs or water sign children. I don't know if that means anything. It could, maybe this is someone from your past that you did have a child with, and maybe this person is looking to reconcile with you, right? Could be something like that. One more card for this, please, for Aquarius. Whoa. Yeah. You guys, seriously, I can't. This person from the past who wanted your attention and maybe you went silent on them. This person, the same person, again, it could be a Virgo or a Gemini. There was a cycle completion with them. They went through their own battle and it ended in a lot of pain and heartbreak. They're coming back with an offer of love, an offer of flirtation, Knight of Cups, card of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This could absolutely be a Cancer. All this High Priestess and Cup energy. Yep, I think someone from your past is coming back. Now, just to be very clear, do you need to take that person back from your past? Absolutely not, right? And you're Aquarius. I don't need to tell you that. You guys are going to do whatever the hell you want to do, and that's cool, right? It's your life. I do think, though, if this person comes back, you're going to at least hear them out. I think you guys are pretty chill and pretty cool and pretty logical. I think you would at least hear them out and hear what they have to say for themselves. Because, yeah, for a lot of you, this person did something that really let you down. And I don't have the specifics, right? I can only tell you what the cards are telling me. This is a hardship. This is loss, feelings of abandonment, feeling like, poor me, why would this happen, blah, blah, blah. I think you're already over it. I think this situation forced you to pick yourselves up by your bootstraps and learn to thrive individually on your own. So that in itself shows you that whatever this difficult ending was with this person, it ultimately did serve you because you're that much more empowered, you're that much more knowledgeable, you've been through something that really tested your spirit, and you came through on the other end ready to go out there and get them. I do think you may have multiple offers coming in. This could be something with a fire sign that's coming in. Or again, this person who potentially has been quiet for a while, or you may have blocked or put on silent or whatever, I think they're coming back to fix something in the past that really hurt one or both of you, okay? All right, Aquarius, that's what I got for you. Please do like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.